Alright, so we're getting back on this. Getting the rears done. We put the aluminum block in, but because of these mounts, they sit just inside off the ridge line. Not having an aluminum welder, I can't make this solid. We do have steel blocks, and then we have the regular lift blocks, what one of the F-350s came with. But we have to mount it upside down, so we have to cut the bump stop piece off of it to make it work. But we still have to C-notch the frame with the C-knots, so that's what we'll be doing tonight. So stay tuned. Alright, so we found the soapstone finally, so we made our outline. So now we're going to take fuel line and electrical line out, move everything so we don't cut through our fuel lines and everything. And we make the C-notch for both sides. I mean, that side we don't have to worry about. There's nothing on that side. And the brake line's in front of it, so we don't have to worry about that. So we'll be cutting everything out here shortly. Axle's here, Shitty Kitty's here. Everybody wants to hang out tonight, so let's get the back of this dropped. Alright, so we have our brake line moved, wire harness moved, fuel line moved. So we're ready to cut that out. Alright, so we got the block cut. Oh, this piece is gone. Don't need that. Just need this piece now. So get this in place. So we got that block in. It's all trimmed. We got that part trimmed. So now we'll do that side next. And then we put the rims on and see where it sits. Alright, so we got the outline for this side. We'll get this cut out. And then we can put the other block in because that aluminum block won't work. Alright, so we got our notches cut. Got our spacers in. We got our knockoff hubs on. So throw the 20s on real quick. Pull the jack stands. Lower her down. See where she sits. So we know where we're putting those. Because we might have to cut a little bit more out of the notch. Alright, so we got our rims and tires back on. So we'll jack it up. Pull the jack stands out from underneath it. And we'll set it down. Alright, so she's sitting pretty well, about where we want it. We're going to take the shims out, because I don't need the shims, because this is pointing up, I need to point down. We're going to have to C-notch that cross member, and that one. She's just about touching, but isn't too bad. I mean, once we put the box on, they'll give me that other 1.5 inches down for the weight. So everything looks like we're in a good spot. So it's just figuring out the bag brackets. I think we might want to put them here so they're on the outside of the frame rail because we have plenty of room instead of putting them like inside here. So we'll probably do all that mounting stuff later. Next time we'll get to cutting these out and putting the C notches in, and we can weld these in, and then the bag brackets. So because we got to weld to top the axle and over here for a bracket to fit, so we still have enough room to get the bolt on, because that's not very thick, and then when you put it on the axle it's like boop. So you can't get a bolt through it, so we'll have to make some brackets for that. Well, this is good for tonight. So right now, from this corner of the cab, it's 1 inch higher than the front fender is. So we're looking pretty good. We're getting there. Let's see what we get done tomorrow.